Hello and good afternoon, guys. Welcome to MK Convenience Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to go over Scottish American Insurance Company Producer Appointment Procedure. So, Scottish American is also one of the insurance companies that I recommend to people for those brokers that are new and do not have direct appointment with certain companies. So, Scottish American has a lot of companies that, for example, Universal Property, Berkshire Hathaway Guard, Progressive, and so forth. So they're a big, larger company, or should I say, underwriter, or whatever you want to call it. They have a large group of insurance companies that work underneath them that they're appointed with directly. So for those of you that have a hard time getting appointment and obviously working with these big companies that might not accept you, you could always use these companies for obviously for insurance purposes. But in order to do that, you have to fill out certain forms, which I'm about to explain to you in this video. Scottish American Producer Appointment Procedure is one of the procedures you have to fill out. Obviously, this tells you about the Scottish American insurance companies, what you need to do. Obviously, for most insurance companies, if you are a broker, you are automatically going to send a W-9, a copy of your license, your editor's admission license. Obviously, they want to know if you're licensed and everything, if you're working for individuals or proprietor, whatever the case is. And obviously, they also tell you about their company as well and what's going on. So once you finish with that, and this tells you right here. So once you fill out all the forms, you send it to this individual right here or this individual right here. You're going to fill out the producer agreement attached form, which they'll go over this video shortly. You'll go over the completed W-9 form, completed personal guarantee form attached, copy of your firm's residential or non-resident license, and a copy of your firm's E&O. Once that's done, and obviously it's up to their decision if they want to hire you or not. Obviously, every company will tell you information required prior to your first buying. They always want to know your agency brokerage at the time of the appointment. To submit requests. Once your agency has an appointment, you will receive confirmation of a producer number, and obviously they'll tell you how it is if you do want to send them quotes. This is the broker agreement, Scottish American Insurance General Agency. It's there located at Staten Island. You put your date, broker name, address, city and state, telephone number, fax, federal tax ID number, email address, website. So terms and provisions, Scottish American Insurance General Agency. It tells you about your broker status, your compliance with laws. It's certain things that obviously you could read on your own, but there's certain things that they go over with. Obviously, direct bill items will be returned directly to the insured by the carrier. That's common sense. If you have a direct bill and whatever it is, it usually goes back to the insured. Broker's liability. Obviously, broker agrees to do everything reasonably possible to safeguard the interests of Scottish American and to promptly report with full details of Scottish American of any fact, occurrence, or incident that may result in a claim or loss or increase of loss to Scottish American or any insurer which insurance was placed under the agreement without limitation. Broker agrees to report any subsequent information regarding such claims. Basically, they're giving you the rundown. You will be responsible if you made a mistake. Make sure everything is done correctly, neatly, especially when you write a quote. What I always do on my end, a lot of times what I do is I usually make people sign two forms, a no loss form or a producer compensation form. If you want to make up a third form saying that the customer told everything but the truth but nothing but the truth, and it tells you the whole exact letter, and the customer signs it, you can always claim the responsibility of the customer. What I mean by that is, let's say for example, you obviously you're never gonna physically see any of your customers' home other than using Google Maps. You don't know what condition they're in. You don't know what's going on. So I always what to do is I usually have obviously a sheet of paper, and I ask them about the no loss form, meaning that there's no loss that happened in the house, and the producer compensation form. But if you want to be more, what should I say? If you want to be more a person that you want to make sure everything is good, I would recommend having a third paper which states that the customer told me everything but the truth, and this is what he stated, this is what it is, and customer's name, I'm telling you the best of my ability, and this is a signed signature date, and you can use that form. So let's say for example, if something does happen or whatever the case is, you can always go to the customer and tell them this is what the customer said, rather than you going back and forth. Once you obviously read all this and everything, your brokerage name, you will obviously fill this part out over here. Once this part is filled out, you will go to the W-9 section as well. The W-9 section, you could go to another video, which I'll show you exactly how to fill out that W-9. I don't want to go over it again in this video, but if you are interested to see how I fill out the W-9 form, watch my video and I'll show you how exactly step by step. And once you fill out the W-9, You're gonna go over the Scottish American personal guarantee form. Obviously, this is a personal guarantee form. We again read through it on your own. You do this. Again, your address, contact number, principal signature. Once that's done, then again you produce your contact information form. This form is probably going to be used to contact you, so keep in mind, make sure everything is correct. And once you're done with that, you email it to the person that listed that I said first over here or this one. And once that's listed, you can send it to them. And once that's done, and it's up to them to decide if they want to accept you or not. And once you are accepted, then welcome to Scottish American General Agency. This will be used for code purposes or whatever purposes you need. With that being said, that's about it. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best on my part to help you as much as possible to clarify any confusion you guys have. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.